In any big company, there's just a constant flurry of activity, right? New projects, updates, big launches. It can feel like a beehive. But how do you know if all that buzzing is actually making honey? Well, today we're going to break down the three critical layers of management that separate just being busy from being strategically successful. So let's start with the one question that's probably on every leader's mind. Is all this stuff we're doing, is it just busy work? Or is it actually moving the needle and creating real, tangible business value? It's a tough question, and honestly, the answer is rarely obvious. But the good news is, there's a proven, structured way to figure this out. The most effective companies out there don't just wing it. They use a really powerful three-layered system that brings a ton of clarity and purpose to every single thing they decide to do. Okay, so let's dive right in. In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on these three big ideas: project, program, and portfolio management. And I promise, by the end, you'll see exactly how they all fit together to turn a company's big strategy into actual reality. So we're going to start at the very foundation, the fundamental building block of all work, the project. This is all about the tactical stuff, getting specific things done, and most importantly, getting them done right. So what exactly is a project? Well, the official definition is a temporary effort to create something unique. The two words to really lock onto there are temporary and unique. It's got a clear start, a clear end, and it's always playing within those famous triple constraints: time, cost, and scope. If you're going to remember just one thing about project management, make it this. It's all about excellence in execution. It's about taking a very specific task and nailing it, on time, on budget, efficiently. It's literally about doing things right. And this really gets to the heart of it. Projects have an expiration date. They create one specific, unique thing. That could be a new mobile app, a brand new office, or a big marketing campaign. And how do you know if you succeeded? Well, it's pretty clear-cut. Did you deliver what you said you would on time and within budget? Yes or no? Okay, now let's zoom out one level, up to the program. This is where we stop looking at individual tasks and we start asking, hey, how can we group related tasks together to hit a much, much bigger goal? It's all about getting that synergy. Now, a program is not just a really big project. It's a collection of related projects, all managed together in a coordinated way. And why bother? Because managing them together unlocks benefits and a level of control that you just could not get if you were managing them all as separate individual things. And this is maybe the most important distinction of all. A project delivers an output, a tangible thing, like the code for a new app. But a program delivers an outcome. That's the business result, like getting more customers engaged because of that new app and all the marketing projects that went with it. See the difference? And here's the mantra for this layer. It's not just about doing things right anymore. Now it's about making sure you're coordinating all these different efforts to do the right things together. The focus completely shifts from just execution to strategic coordination. So a program, naturally, has a much longer timeline, and it's focused on those big strategic outcomes. Take a digital transformation program, for example. That's not one thing. It's a whole bunch of projects rolled up together. A new CRM project, a mobile app project, a data platform project that all have to work in concert to achieve the real outcome, which is to become a more digital-first company. All right, time to go to the highest level of all, the portfolio. This is the 30,000-foot view. This is where the C-suite lives. And up here, it's not about doing the work. It's about deciding which work the company should even be doing in the first place.
So, what is a portfolio? It's the whole shebang. It's the entire collection of projects and programs that a company is running. It represents the total investment of every single dollar, every hour, and every resource, all managed to hit the company's biggest, most important strategic goals.
Which brings us to our final mantra: do the right things overall. This level is all about answering the really big questions, like, are we investing in the right markets? Do these programs actually line up with our 5-year plan? Are we balancing the risky bets with the safe ones? Yeah, this layer is all about making the big calls. It's about an executive committee looking at the entire IT portfolio, for instance, and deciding, okay, How much are we putting into cloud migration versus how much are we betting on AI versus how much do we need for cybersecurity? They're making those tough trade-offs to get the best possible return and strategic alignment for the entire business. Okay, so we've covered all three layers. Now let's tie it all together with a really simple, real-world example of a digital bank. This should make that top-down flow perfectly clear. Let's just follow the money here. So at the portfolio level, the board says, okay, we're investing 10,000 crore into our digital banking initiative. That huge strategic decision then funds several big initiatives, including the mobile banking expansion program. And then way down inside that program, you have individual tactical projects, like the Android app redesign project. See that? Strategy flows all the way down to execution. Okay, this slide right here, this is your cheat sheet. This is the one to screenshot because it summarizes everything perfectly. You can see how a project is all about a single deliverable, and it's temporary. While way over on the other end, a portfolio is all about strategic value, it's continuous, and its success is all about ROI and alignment. This is a fantastic little reference. So, why does all this matter for you? Well, because this framework, it's a direct map of your career growth. Moving up the ladder in any big company means moving from pure heads-down execution towards broader, big-picture strategic thinking. The path is pretty clear, right? You often start as a project manager, where you master the art of delivery. From there, you can move up to program manager, coordinating multiple projects to get those business outcomes. And finally, you can reach the portfolio manager level, where you're the one making the strategic investment calls that literally shape the future of the business. And as you might guess, that progression from tactical to strategic comes with some pretty significant rewards. You can see from the data here that the salary potential just grows and grows as your scope expands from single projects to programs and then to the entire portfolio. It really reflects the massive strategic value you're providing to the organization. And for anyone looking to kind of formalize their skills at each of these stages, there's a really clear certification path out there too. Things like PMP are perfect for the project level. Then you have PGMP, which is really the gold standard for program management. And for those operating at that top portfolio level, you've got the PFMP. So let's end right where we started, but now with a completely new lens. I want you to take a hard look at your own work, the stuff you do every single day. Are you focused on delivering an output, an outcome, or are you contributing to strategic value? Understanding where you fit in this picture is the absolute first step to maximizing your own impact.